Okay, good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. My name is Nicole, and I'm the training specialist from Shore Information. Very glad to have this opportunity to share my experience in using EndNote in academic writing with you. This presentation will cover the essential functions of EndNote, a powerful and very functional reference manager for you. If you have any questions in the middle of meeting, please send your message in the chat box. So let's start from this animation for introducing EndNote functions. First, EndNote is like a database you build your own, and we call it EndNote library, just like this. And in the EndNote library, you can import all the references into your library, like the references you collected from the databases online. And if you have PDF full text import downloaded before in your computer, you can also import your PDF files into your library. If you cannot find any kinds of citation file into your EndNote library, it's okay to manually key or create a new reference into your EndNote library by yourself. And okay, then this part you can only get the fields like bibliographic information, like author, year, title, and other kinds of information in text. But if you want the full text like PDF or other kinds of files, you can use manage full text functions like attach file. You can attach PDF or your PowerPoint, your study notes to your EndNote, and even use the Find Full Text to automatically find the full text by EndNote instead of download the PDF from the database and attach to your EndNote library. And this is important part, but most of the end user of EndNote will find this sync and share and cite while you write function is very powerful and convenient for your academic writing. In EndNote Online, if you sign up an EndNote Online account, you can use this account to sync your library on your desktop or even share to your collaborator. And most important thing is that you use EndNote in the process of your academic writing. You can insert citation and even format the output style as you like immediately or to meet the journal's requirement. So very convenient function I will introduce in the training today. Okay, so the outline today is from the installation, and I will introduce you the use interface of EndNote library. And the next part is to import different kinds of references from different resources. And the next is to manage and create a groups for your references in your EndNote library. And the fourth part is to use Cite while you write to work with your Microsoft Word. And the last part is to back up your EndNote library and even share to your collaborators. Okay, the first part is to install your EndNote library. So I want to know how many of you have installed your EndNote in your computer. If yes, if you have done this, please enter number 2 in the chat box. Thank you. Okay. So basically, this training is recorded, and if you want to review this training, NTHU library may upload this training to the YouTube channel. Or you can find some other resources like the training today. I will tell you later, okay? Okay, not so many of you have downloaded the EndNote, so I will introduce how to install and download your EndNote program. So first, I will start from here. Okay. Here is the homepage of NTHU library, right? So first, I will change the language to English. And first, if you want to download EndNote program, please go to Collections and to find e-resources. Okay, in the database search, you can enter EndNote here and choose this one. In EndNote, okay, you can find this EndNote. Actually, the latest version is 24.5, but you can just download 20.4 in your computer, then you can update in the library. So don't worry about it. So you can click on it, then you can log in into NTHU, maybe by your user login. But I will just introduce this part by my slides. And remember to check the compatibility. No matter you use Windows or use Macintosh. So this is the way you have to check the EndNote version that is compatible to your computer. Okay, I just leave it on my slides for you, and even you have to check the word compatibility. Remember that NTHU have provided you the access to the Microsoft Words or even PowerPoint, so you can download. You may download the latest version on your computer. Then you can use the latest version of EndNote. You don't have to worry about the compatibility. Okay, so the download part, I have just design all the process in the slide, so you don't have to worry about you forget how to download it. Okay, so after you download the EndNote program, you will have a file like this. Sorry, just jump to the next part. Okay, here. Okay, you will have a zipped EndNote program, but this is a very important part because you have to right-click. Remember, right-click to extract your EndNote program, and you can get a folder. In this folder, you will have to files here. And of course, you know this MSI file is to install EndNote program. But before you double click the MSI file, please remember to close all the Office like Word or PowerPoint on your computer, no matter you use Windows or Mac OS. So after you close all the Office program on your computer, you can start to double click this MSI file to start the installation. But remember not to throw away this license file because it's very important to install the EndNote, or you can only use the trial version for 30 days. Okay. So after that, you can just click on next, next, and next. But this part, I will just click on I accept the license agreement here, then next. And it typically will choose typical mode for your installation. It will install all the features and only the most popular about 500 output styles on your computer. But if you want all the output styles that EndNote provides you, then you can choose this custom option. Okay, if you click on typical and next, it will done all the installation. But if you want to install all the components over the customization options, you can just click on custom and next, and you have to choose the features that you want to install on your computer. The additional part of the EndNote component will be deleted by default, but if you want to install all the components, you can just click on EndNote for Windows here. And the entire feature will be installed on local hard drive. This option, please click on it. Then you can find this additional component is selected. Then next, then you can find all the components, maybe more than 700 output styles will be installed on your local hard drive on your computer. Okay, so this is for Windows. So very easy. But if you use Mac OS, just download the DMG file. Okay. After you download the DMG file, you can just please close all the word processors like Microsoft Word I just mentioned before, and double click the central icon to go into the installer. Okay, so install and next, just like before, then done. Then you can have your installation done. But this kind of EndNote will be typical type. That means you have only 500 output style in your computer. If you want to install all the output styles or all the components in your Mac OS, Mac computer, you can just double click the EndNote icon from Finder to Applications. Then you can go into you can just select the customizer from this top EndNote menu. Then go to customizer here, and please check the connections, imports, filters, and output styles here. Then next, then you will get the complete installation. Okay, so I think the installation part is very easy, but just to remind you that you have to extract your zipped EndNote program at first in the Windows OS. Okay, So I will start or create a brand new EndNote library. This is on Win 10 OS. Then you can just go to bottom left here to Start menu. Then go to EndNote and click on it. And actually, I can just close it. Okay, I can show you some prompts that you will it will show up at the first time you use EndNote, just a license agreement. And the first time you use EndNote, it will show up this prompt. And please check this. I accept the license agreement. Then next, then you can use your EndNote. Then if you want to create a new library, please just click on create a new library in your Windows. It's the first time it will show up this prompt. But if you didn't use your EndNote the first time, you can just select the file on the top of menu, then new, file new to create a new library. Okay. So next part is to choose a storage destination. So I recommend you to save it on your desktop. And please remember the default library name is always EndNote library, my EndNote library. So I recommend you to change your library name like this, like sample library or something that is unique to you. Okay. Then remember, if you create an EndNote library, you will have two files here like this. One is ENL extension file and the other one is the data file. This one is for the bibliography information storage. And this one, the data folder, is very important too. It stores all the attachments like PDF or PowerPoint or Excel or blah blah blah, etc. Other kinds of files in your the data folder. And in the first time, it will have the have linked to each other. So these two files are both the library parts. So if you want to take out your library, please always keep these two items together. And remember, if you want to store your EndNote library, please remember to save it on your computer's local hard drive. If you use Mac OS, your storage may be on the iCloud. It's a online syncing space. So remember, do not store your active EndNote library in iCloud or any other cloud syncing folder like Dropbox or Google Hard Drive. Okay, this is a very important reminder. Okay, if you want to create a new library on Mac, please remember to go to top. Please just open your EndNote, and you will find your top have this menu. Then go to File New. Then just like I mentioned before, if your storage destination is on iCloud, please change to your local hard drive. Okay. And here shows another the other option that you can save it as a package. That means you don't have your library by two files like Windows do. you can just save your library as a package that will have a extension by ENLP, and that is unique to the in the Mac OS. In Windows, you don't have this option, but if you just save this ENLP to your Windows, that is okay. That is compatible. It's just like a folder that contains your ENL and your data folder. So that's okay if you want to save as package on your Mac computer. Okay, so some are just wonder the library created in Windows or Mac is different or just the same. Actually, they are compatible with each other, so you don't have to worry about the OS you're using. Okay, so maybe you curious about the latest version of EndNote. Actually, the latest version is 20.5 I just mentioned before, but if you download the EndNote program from NTHU, you will just get 20.4, but don't worry about it. Every time you open up your EndNote library, it will check your version, and if EndNote finds you didn't use you are not using the latest version, it will showed up this update prompt. Okay, in this prompt, you can just click download and install here to update your EndNote to the latest version. So don't worry about the version. Okay. Here shows some of the library screens here. Some here are menus here, and here is the group like sync or find for test and online search, group search. And in the latest version, you can use tab. You can add more than one tab on the in the EndNote library, just like different tabs in your browser. And you can also search for something, some terms in your library. And here are some shortcuts that you often use in your EndNote library, like find for test or add a new reference. And here shows the reference list. And the left-hand side shows the reference panel, like you can preview, edit, and view your downloaded PDF here. And this subpanel is for the preview for the output styles. So this is especially for if you want to change your style, you will use this subpanel. Okay, and if you change to the Macintosh screen, you will find all the same are just very similar to the Windows version. So I just skipped this part. Okay, and if you want to know the differences between Windows and Mac OS, I will just give you a comparison at the end of the slides. You can check the slides. Okay, so after we install and create a new library, we will try to find different kinds of references from different sources. So let's get to the next part, importing references data. The first one is go to find references from online database. Okay, so actually every time you find references from online database, it just goes through the EndNote filters, and some can very easily just click on the file and the references will directly import into your EndNote library. And I will show you just like this. Okay, so I will just go into the go into Chrome. Okay, so the first database I want to introduce is Web of Science. And this is a very important resources that you collect academic references because it's an international and multi-disciplinary index to the literature in social science or science. So you can just go into this link and go to here. And if you want to go into here, then you can log in by your account. Okay, login. Okay, so if you want to find the references from maybe SCI or SSCI, you can go to Web of Science, especially the default is Web of Science core collection. And if you want to find the documents, the default is for the document search. And today I will focus on artificial intelligence. I know you may have tried ChatGPT before, so today we will focus on this topic. And if you just use all fields, then we can find the search results is relatively very large, right? Okay, some are laughing. And if you want to really focus on the topic, you can just change the field to topic because it will searches for the title, abstract, and the keywords, and even the keywords plus. Okay, so let's take a look at the results. Oh, sorry, I should change it to topic. Okay, so it will really cut the results that is not really related to the topic. Okay, so in this kind of citation index, it's really useful for you to sort the reference order by here and by the citation highest first, because you know the more the citation the reference gate, the more influential the reference is. So you can just sort by this kind of order. And if you find some are really interesting, you can just click on the chat box or just select all the records. Then the next part is very important because you have to export your references. So here is export. Then here shows two options that are related to EndNote, right? Which one to choose? Okay, because today we created EndNote desktop library, so we have to choose this one. Okay, but here is one thing that we have to choose first because here shows the record content, right? And this record content, that means you how much information you want to export from Web of Science. And if you are doing study, please, I recommend you to use full record than export. The default option is not including the even the abstract, so it's not suitable for us. And you will find this CIW extension file here. This is for you to import into your EndNote library. This is the bibliography information file, but how to import into your EndNote library? Okay, today I use the browser, you know that there's Chrome, right? So every time it downloads a file, you will find this kind of file at the bottom of the screen. Then if you want to import some of the bibliography file, you can just click on this. For example, here it shows CIW extension, then you can just click on it. Okay, so I have to choose the library I want to import. Okay, here shows 50 records. I just choose in Web of Science. Okay, this is very easy, right? It contains title, author, year, and you can also click on more information if you want to want the information to show up on the screen. Okay, so it's very easy to get the bibliography information. Then the next, I will just jump to this. Sorry, just maybe because my screen has some more WebEx tools, so I have to change my screen to change to other tab. Okay. The other database I want to introduce is Google Scholar. I know many of you have used this database before, and maybe you are fond of it, but I just have know that because in Web of Science there is the reference is under many kinds of criteria to screen, but in Google Scholar there are no groups behind to check all the literatures, so you have to check for the bibliographic information after you import into your EndNote library. Okay, so here I will just search for chatbot because ChatGPT is a chatbot too. So here shows the results, but unfortunately you cannot find the checkbox, right? So in this interface, you can just click on Cite if you are interested in some records here. You can just select and download the bibliography information one by one, and just forget all the other styles shows here, because what you really need is EndNote format. So just click on the EndNote at the bottom. Then you will get a ENW extension file. Just remember, ENW is able to be clicked and imported to your EndNote library. So just go back to my EndNote library. Okay. So here shows the records I just export from Google Scholar. Okay, so if you want to make the process of download in Google Scholar more easier, you can go to this settings, then go to the button to find bibliography manager to check this option. Show links to import citations into EndNote here. After save it, you will find the result list showed up import into EndNote, and you can just click on it without more selection. Just click on it, then you will go into your EndNote library too. Okay, one more. Okay. But if you want to bulk download, that means you want to select multiple references here, then you can use this My Library. But before you use My Library, please log into your Google account first. Okay, I have logged into my Google account, so I can just go to the records, then click on the star to save it. And if you just want to save it temporarily, you can just go check the reading list. It's a temporary label. But if you want to do the study, do the research on certain topic for a long time, you can just create new, and you can create a artificial intelligence label and done. And here you can show this and this and even this. Okay, after done this, you can go to My Library, and in your My Library is just like a shopping cart in the shopping website. All the records you have selected in the result page, you can just check the label to find the records you have select and save to your label. Okay, you can also check the list to find is the one you want to save or delete. You can also delete the one you don't need anymore. Okay, and finally, you can export all by EndNote format here. Okay, here shows citations.enw. Then you can click on it. So you can just import multiple records at a time by the library, My Library function on Google Scholar. Okay, so I think it's easy too. Then some of you may major in maybe biology or medicine, so you may have to use or download the references from PubMed. And I have the have searched for artificial intelligence medical. Then you can also check the checkbox, or even then after you check the checkbox, then you can go to send to, then citation manager option, and create file. Okay. Don't know why, but okay. Maybe, okay. I'll change it to okay. I just check the records, then send to citation manager, create file. Then I can successfully save the file. Then you can find this extension is MBIB, and it is compatible with EndNote. You can just click on it. Then the records should be in our, okay, here are some records exported from PubMed. And even you can just uncheck all the box. And if you want to export all the records on the page, you can just click on send to, and citation manager here shows the selection is all results on this page. You can just create file and click on here. Okay, the rest you know already, so I'll jump to the next is, okay, AppSchool host. This is for full test, so I'll just go into here. Okay. Even in Business Source Complete, you can find some references about ChatGPT. So here is not showed up on chat box. So actually you have to use this icon to select this reference to the folder. And I better to change to English, then you can. Hello? Okay. You can find this one is in the folder. Here shows folder has item like this, and you can choose this one and even this one. After that, you can go into folder view or check your folder like this. And in this articles, you can check whether there are the records you want to export and select all to export here. Okay, so the default and the first one is direct export in RS format that contains EndNote, so it's okay to save here. Then shows the RAS format. We just click on it. Then checking in my, okay. Okay, here shows the records that we downloaded from AppSchool host. So I think most of the database provides the export options. You have to find the export options. So that is easy, right? Because if you just follow the steps, then you can just download and import the references into your library. Then in another scenario is that you have downloaded a lot of PDF before, but this time you don't have time to find where you download the PDF before. So I'll just change my, okay. Okay, here is a file, a folder that I have collected the references for checkbox or medicine, artificial in medicine. Here are some PDF for test, but we don't have time to check where are the resources in origin. So we can just use the function of PDF imports in our EndNote. And if you want to use this function, please make sure that your internet is okay. And the first, you can go to File, Import, File. If you want to import standalone file, you can just choose one of the file. Okay. But remember, only the PDFs with right DOI can be imported successfully. DOI is the abbreviation of Digital Object Identifier. So it's just like the ID for the journal article, just like ISBN for the book. So if the article have DOI or DOI embedded, that is possibly successful in the process of import. So I choose this one and opened it. Then remember this import option is PDF, then import. Okay, so you find not only the clip paper clip is showed up here, and you can find the PDF is attached to this reference, but also the bibliography information is imported to your EndNote library. So this is perfect. But I know you are not going to be satisfied with it because you have a folder or dozens of PDF for test, right? So if you want to import a folder of PDF, please go to the same path, file, import, but choose folder. Okay, import folder here, choose, and this one. You know, we have folder like artificial intelligence, but we have subfolder too. So after save it, after OK, you have to choose it. The first option is to select include files in subfolders, and this time we don't have to choose the import option. The first time I want to just direct import without create group sets. For you, import. Okay. Take some time. So we have these 5 references here, and these 2. Okay, here shows, do you want to save these changes to you made to the references? Yes. Then the references will be saved, and you find not all the references is successfully imported into your library, because here shows just the file name of your reference. But this is not the right bibliography information, right? So if you want to find the right bibliography information, you can just check the PDF. You can preview your PDF if you switch to PDF preview here. Then you can just copy. Okay. Copy your reference title, then go to what we introduced before. Okay, we can use Google Scholar, but remember not to just searching in blah blah blah. That means what you created before, and you are just searching something in the 3 references. That is not possible to search for the right reference, right? So just go back to the homepage of Google Scholar here, then you can just place. Okay, paste the article title, then search for the reference. Then you can just click on Cite, then EndNote, or you can just save it to my library. Okay, then okay, then after this, okay, here are another article, so you have to copy it. So you can also search for this article. Sorry, you have to save it to maybe reading list. So the other one is found here, then you can also save it to reading list. This is a temporary label or reading list. So after done, you can go to my library, then go to reading list. And if you don't want to save the references you saved before, you can just delete, then export all in EndNote format. Okay. After I import the information into my library, you can find these 2. Then you will find these 2 references without the full text because the paperclip here is a sign of attachment, and it doesn't have even one attachment. So if you want to attach the PDF to the reference, you can just choose this reference and attach PDF from a summary, attach file, or even go to PDF, attach PDF. They are the same. Okay, just click on attach PDF and go to this file. And I want to, a tool for conversation. Maybe this one. I'll check it. Okay. But this time you don't have paperclip showed up here, so actually you have to click on other reference, then it will have this prompt. Do you want to save these changes you made to the reference? Just click on yes. Okay, then the PDF will be saved. And the other one is too. If you want to attach the file, maybe this one. Okay, open it, then yes. So don't worry about you don't have the right reference or bibliography information, because you have the PDF information. For you, it's easier to copy and paste it to your Google Scholar than go to find the right bibliographic information. Okay, this is for PDF import. But if you have some references, maybe searched from the website that is not that didn't provide the export citation option. So like this, chatbots are becoming uncannily human. Can they be our friends in Cable News Network, CNN? So if you want to cite this reference, how can you do? So actually you can just create a new one by yourself, and I will just go back to EndNote library. If you want to create a new reference, you can just go to here, add a new reference to the selected group. Okay, just create. And the first thing you have to do is to change the reference type, because the default is journal article, but actually journal article is very easy to use to find the right bibliographic information. So remember to change to the right one, because the related fields are really different from each other. So maybe I will change to web page, then author here, or you can choose newspaper. Okay, no matter what, you can just okay here. Okay, author here, I have this something before, because it's very time wasting to fill in the author. I just want to introduce how to input the author. First, you will find this reporter is Alicia Alin. So the first format of author format is first name, then followed by the family name. But sometimes you will find this is me. I will put my family name first, then comma, then followed by my first name. And some of you may find the reports not always have a reporter or author. So you may have to use the organization name as the author name. So just like this, CNN is Cable News Network. And you have to enter the year and title. Title is very easy here. Just copy and paste. And you can just fill in the fields that you can find the information. Okay, especially for URL, if you find something very valuable on the website, you have to fill in the URL. And even you can have a backup of your web page, because it's very easy and important if you find your web page has changed. So you have to backup to prove your reference. So here I can just right click on my browser or my web page, then print. But I'm not going to really print it out because I want to save it as a PDF. Okay, save as PDF, then save. I will just save it on the desktop. Okay. After I have this backup, I can attach the file from my desktop. Then here. And actually you can fill in other informations, but I will skip this this process because it's very time consuming. I will just go to save. And not all the fields you have to fill in, because if you want to cite some reference, you don't necessarily have this all fields. And after you have saved this record, you can close this record. Then you can find the records you have created showed up here. Okay, so this is what you created by yourself. Then you can use it on your Word, or use the Cite while you write to insert citation to your Word. Okay, so this is the way that we can manually create new reference in our EndNote library. So now we have introduced you direct import from online databases, and from PDFs, and even you can manually create new reference. But next part is to manage your references, because you have many references here, right? But this time you will find a lot of duplicates in sorry, I want to introduce find full text first, because we have some of the PDF full text here, but not all of the reference has the all of the references have the attachments for full text. So if you want to find all the full text, you can try this, but this is not guaranteed that you can have full text by this function. This is just a screen function for you. And I will just skip to my slides to introduce you this function. A very useful and convenient. Okay, here. Sorry. Okay, so if you have references in your EndNote library, but you want to find the full text, you can try this function, and you have to do some first-time setting. In Windows, you have to go to Edit Preferences for Text, and in Mac, you go to EndNote 20 icon and Preferences, then Full Text. Find full text. If you are off campus, please configure the VPN or proxy server first. Okay, so please remember just to okay, I'll just get out of the slides. I will give you the open URL path here. You can just use it in your EndNote library to find more literatures references that NTHU library has path for. So I'll just go to the setting first. That is from Edit Preferences and find for text. Okay, here is find for text. You have to check the 4 options is checked, and the open URL path is for you to use in NTHU campus, because it will help you to find all the references that NTHU library has path for. But if you are not in the campus, you don't have to use it. Okay, I will just give you this to try. I will leave it in the chat box, and I will give you the link in the slide too. After this training, you will get a slide. Okay, so but I'm not in the campus, so I just skip this part. So after that, I press OK. Okay, so now you are going to search for the references and find the full text PDF. The first thing you have to do is to select the references you want to okay, find full text. And if you want to discontinuously select like me, you can just press on your control key, then select by your mouse. Oh, okay. And just like this. If you want to continuously select the references, you can just press on your shift key, then you can search for the, oh, sorry. Let's do that again. Shift key to continuously select, then control key, then shift key. Okay. Okay. So after I selected some references here, I can just go to search the web for full text document. Here shows a magnifier here. And after you click on it, the find full text will start to show all the labels, all the groups for the PDFs. For example, this one is represents that you have found the PDF for you, and you can find this file URL. If find this, that means here shows no PDF, but you can still check the URL link. Just click on the reference, then right click to select. Okay. Open URL to find whether the URL has the option to download the full text PDF. And not found, okay, you can also to choose the information to find in maybe Google Scholar or other places you can search for, or even go to your librarian for the full text. There are some services that can help you to find to get the full text. Okay, so in this function, you can directly select the references you want to find for test and screen the for test you possibly is available in your IP range. So remember not to select a lot of too many references at a time, because if you choose more than 250 references at a time, it will just restrict you to find the first 250 references. And you have also the possibility to be restricted by the online databases, like the database publishers. So recommend you to find the references under 100 references at a time, every time. Okay, so this is very useful, but just remember to use it properly, not to bulk export the full text. Then next part is to find duplicates, because we have imported a lot of references, but here are some duplicates. You may just check by yourself, but since we are not have we have not so many references here, but if there are maybe 6,000 references, you cannot check the references one by one, right? So remember, if you want to check for the duplicates, you want to delete the duplicates, you can just select a range. The first step is to select the range you want to check for duplicates, maybe all references. Then the next step is go to library menu, then find duplicates. Okay, here shows the duplicates, and EndNote will screen the reference type, author, title, and year for you. Then you will check whether these two are duplicates. And if you want to check it, you can just scroll down to the bottom of the reference. And here are just the same, because if the fields are not the same in the contents, you will find this is in blue color. Okay, so if you find this one is going to keep, you can click on keep this record, and the other record will be thrown into trash. Okay, so you can also click on cancel, and in cancel you can find one of the duplicates will be selected, but this time you will have to check for whether this one is to be selected or not, because the selected one is going to be thrown in trash. Okay, the selected one is going to be deleted. So if you want to change the options, change the records you want to delete, you can just press on your control key, then click on the one you want to delete. Okay, uncheck and check. Then here are the ones that you want to delete. Then after you check it, you can just click on delete key on your keyboard. Then you will directly delete all the duplicates to the trash. Okay. So if you want to find some records back, you can go to trash too. Okay, you can just move to the reference. Okay, after duplicates, you may find there are different kinds of topic, or you may use the reference in your different project. So you can use it. You can use my groups to help you to classify all the references. So first you can change the my groups. My groups is a group set. Group set, that means you can classify different group in this group set. So rename group set. Maybe it's for you to do something in artificial intelligence. Sorry. So I'll check it. Just name it AI. And you can just create group under the group sets. Maybe in medicine, AI in medicine, or AI for the chat box. Okay. So this is called custom group. That means you have your own selection. Then you can drag maybe just you just choose the one you want to classify to this group. After you choose the references you think is related to this group, you can select and drag and drop to this group. Okay, here shows 3 reference. But check by yourself one by one is too time consuming, right? So if you want to search for some keywords, maybe chatbot, you can just use the search. This is simple search, so this means you can just key in the keywords here, then search for the keywords in all of the fields of the references. So now here shows 9 references here, then just drag and drop to this group. Okay, so this is very easy, right? Then in medicine, I can just okay, 0, sometimes maybe medical. Okay, sorry, I have to choose the range, choose the all references to for search. Okay, here shows 16 references. So here I can choose all the references and drag and drop to this group. Okay, and this is custom group. But if you want to have some groups automatically collect certain references under certain criteria, you can also use smart group, because after you right click and create smart group, you can just set up the criteria. Maybe a title contains chat box. Then we'll go into this smart group. Then create. Then you will find this automatically updates the references into this group. Okay, so this is very easy, but if you want to change the criteria, remember to right click and just go to edit group, and you can find this criteria you have set before, and you can add more criteria here. Maybe change to all fields here, then save, something like this. Okay, then if you want to delete the references in custom group, you can just click on the reference and notice that all references have 33 records. Here shows 10 records, but after you delete this one, this will not be deleted from your library, okay? Because it's just a kind of classification. It's just like a sticky note, sticker that attached to this reference. And after you delete the reference, it's just like you take the sticker out, sticker from the reference. So here remain the same number, 73, and here shows 9. But if you want to delete the references from here, it will really be deleted from this group, because if you want to change the number of references in this group, you have to use edit instead of delete. And I will show you this. If you just delete, okay, I find this is being crashed. Hello? Okay, maybe I have to. Okay, open it up again. So if I delete one of the reference, it will be deleted to the trash. And here shows the all references have been the one reference has been deleted from the all references. Okay, so remember to manage and organize your reference by the help of my groups. This is a very important part. Okay. So after that, I will introduce you a very useful function that is insert citation into your Word. That means you can use your EndNote Word with your Word Office. And after you install your EndNote library, you can find one more plugin in your Word, that is EndNote 20. This plugin has a name that is CWYW, that is an abbreviation for cite while you write. So it can help you to cite every time you are writing. So let's go to the slides. I will show you how to do that. Actually, I will start from, start from why we should use this function, because every time we read the study papers, we find citations and bibliography or references. So actually, this kind of citation references can help us to avoid plagiarism and to help us to keep track of the sources and to give your reader how your argument formed. So this is very important, and I will show you a couple of ways for cite references. First, you have to place your cursor after the text that you want to insert citation. That means you have to place your cursor at the right place. Okay, then you can go to EndNote. Then in EndNote, you can find the references. You may select the references you want to insert in your article. So you can choose the references. Then click on the Insert Citation button. Okay, and the next method is all done in your Word. The first step is place your cursor at the right place too. Then you can go to the tab plugin tool. Just find the EndNote 20 to insert citation, then insert citation here. Then please remember to type in the keywords of your references, because it will help you to find the right references. Then you can choose the references you want to insert in the list, then insert. Then you can also select the reference in your EndNote library first and go back to your Word to find the right place to insert. So you can mark the references and you can place your cursor, then insert citation, but this time you will insert selected citations. Okay, so I will just demonstrate. The first method is to place your cursor first, then you can find, okay. Okay, and here shows go to EndNote. So after we go back to EndNote, we can find maybe this. You can find more than one references in your library. After you select the right references, you can select insert citation. Okay, so the first time insert is always more time consuming. And after that, you can find the citation and the corresponding references list here. So the format is by the style of APA 6. And some of you may find your style is annotated because it's the default option of EndNote. So you can just change yourself. And the second method, you can just place your cursor at the right place and insert citation. Then here, okay. Here you can also choose the references you want to insert, then insert. And you will find the references is updated by your insert citation. And also you can, I'll show you the other kinds of insert citation. You can just have your word and library by the left-hand side, right-hand side, and just choose the one you think is very okay. Suitable for your article, so you can just drag and drop. Okay, I will find the one I created before. Okay, this is very easy because okay, here is me. Here is the reference I created before, so I can just drag and drop to the place I want to insert citation. This is one way too. So I think it's very easy for you. I have do all kinds of insert citation for you. But now we are going to edit and change the upper style because you may find some of the references has to be edited because sometimes you may insert wrong citation. For example, if you think, well, this one is not appropriate, so if you want to delete it, you may just press on your backspace, but finally you will find this is going to get back. Okay, so because every time you click on the citation with the gray shadow, that means it has a EndNote field code. So if you want to change it, edit the citation, please remember, just click on the citation, then go back to the side while you write, then go to this very important function, edit and manage citation. Okay, so this one, we have to choose this hackman, then edit reference to remove citation, then okay. Okay, we find this is disappear. And if you want to add more citation, you can use the same function. Click on the citation, edit and manage citation, then insert citation, then maybe okay. Insert and okay. It will automatically update. And sometimes you may find the citation format is not appropriate because at in the beginning of a sentence, this citation should be author, preferences, and the year. So if you want to change it, you cannot use your backspace too. So if you want to edit, please go to Edit and Manage Citation 2. This time, we are going to change the formatting from default to display as author year. And you can also add some prefix suffix if you think you need to add some words before and after your citation. And you can also add the page range here. Maybe what you have cited, the cited word is very long, and you can just tell your reader, you can just go to the pages to find the concept. Okay, so it will change the formatting of your citation. And if you want to change the output style, it's very easy because you can go to the output style here. Here shows a lot of output style, but it's not all the style you can choose. Because here shows the output style I chose before and maybe EndNote default. So if you want more output style, you can go to another style. But in the list, it's hard for you to find the style and to check whether this is the style you want to use. So please remember, if you want to change to the style you are not familiar to, and you want to check the style you want to use, you can go back to your EndNote library. Because in EndNote library, if you just launch the preview panel, you can just double click your references. Then you can launch your preview panel. At the bottom, you can find this subpanel. In subpanel, you can preview your output style here. Then here shows standard style too, and here shows quick search. You can just search for the output style you want to use. For example, the one. Okay. Maybe I want to use the formats like nature medicine. So I can just key nature medicine and remember to press on the enter key on your keyboard to do the search. After you choose the one, you can preview your output style and check it if this style is the one you are going to use or not. Then after that, you can choose this one and choose. Okay, after you choose it, you can go back to your word because in the list you can find one more option is nature medicine that is not showed up before. So immediately you can find this output style is totally changed to nature medicine. Okay, so this is the way of style change. You can also go back to the original output style or any other style you have imported into your library. So remember the most important part is if you want to change or manage your citation, remember just click on the citation and go to EndNote library. But the next is to maybe format your paper to send your paper to your professor for editing, or maybe you want to submit your paper to a certain journal. then remember to have a plain text copy, because your professor may not have installed EndNote program in their computer, so your professor cannot find all the references in the in this Word document. So remember to convert citations and bibliography and to convert to plain text. Okay, here shows this command will create a new copy of Word and remove all the special notes for the citation. And you can find this one is a new one, a new document. Then you can find all the citations is not in the way of EndNote code. So it's plain text. If you want to change the format or add some information into this document, is all up to you. But remember, because the EndNote field code is not in this document, so you cannot change the upstyle anymore. So remember to save the original document with the field code, because if you want to change the upstyle, it's very convenient. Okay, so here are the function of insert citation. Then the final part is to back up your EndNote library, because you may use your EndNote library for a long time, because you have at least 2 years for your master. But if you want to make your EndNote library safer, you must back up your EndNote library from time to time. So the one method I would recommend is to have a backup by file, compressed library, and you can choose the way you want to compress your library, maybe with or without file attachment, and also select the range, select the references you want to have a copy. Then next, then I'll save it on my desktop, and I recommend you to change your copy's name here. Then that is going to help you to recognize your compressed library. Okay, after save it, I can find it on my desktop. Then here is my compressed library. And the compressed library is very similar to the original EndNote library, but here shows the compressor, right? And this one is going to is able to send to your online syncing folder like Dropbox or Google Drive or iCloud. Okay, so you can drag and drop to your Google Box or Google Drive or Dropbox. Okay, but after you maybe sometime you find your EndNote library crash, you want to get back your EndNote library, you have to download your EndNote library to your computer local hard drive. Then you can just double click your compressed library to create a brand to recover your backup library, just like this. And you will find in the path you will have 2 files again, because compressed library is a kind of zip way for your original library. Okay. And the other way is to back up your library by Tsing. Okay. And I will just show you this by the help of slides. Because, okay, here shows the library backup. Okay. In library backup, I have shown you compressed library, but if you want to sync your library to the cloud, you can also sign up one EndNote Online account. Then it will help you to sync your EndNote library to the cloud. And this cloud space is unlimited because you NTHU is subscribed to EndNote. So you can just sign up one cloud with unlimited space to store your bibliography information and even all the attachments that you attach to the references. But remember, one account can be synced to one EndNote library on one device. So you are not going to sync a lot of different library to one online account, or it will be very like chaos in your EndNote Online account. So you can also use your EndNote Online account from your iPhone or iPad. And just remember to click on Sync Configuration and Sync Now. Then here shows the EndNote login prompts. You can sign up one account here. Remember to enter your email address twice. You don't have to use the account that is you don't have to use your NTHU account. You can use the accounts you like. Then here you can just enter your ID and password here. That means your email address and password here. Then you can log in and do the synchronization of your EndNote library. Okay, after the synchronization has been done, it will show all the sync status report for you. Then you can also go to the help in EndNote Online to find your EndNote Online account. I will show you this. Okay, go back to this EndNote library, and I go to help menu. Help menu. Then I can go to EndNote Online. Here shows the email address and password of my EndNote Online account, and then I can go to my account. Then here are the references I have synced before from my EndNote desktop library. So if you add more, then next time you go to your library, it will add the references to your EndNote desktop library. So this is very useful, and I recommend all of you to sign up an online account. But remember, I have to note that one more time that one account can be synced to one EndNote library on one device. Okay. So I have introduced a lot of functions for you, and if you have any question, you can just leave your message in the chat box. And in the waiting time, I will show you if you want to sync, if you want to share your library or group to others. Okay, remember to think of the questions you want to ask. and leave your question in the chat box. Okay, share group. After we have our EndNote online accounts and we synced our library, then we can use share group to share our custom group. Remember, only custom group can be shared, and you can just enter the email to invite the people and even change the permission, read and write or read only, and add some invitation message here and close. The recipient will receive an invitation, then the recipient should accept the invitation and access the group from this link. Then the one you shared will have a groups shared by others. Then they will able to access your EndNote group from here. Okay, here shows shared group, and also you can just share a library to others just the same way, but you have to go to file and share, and the rest of the process is just the same. Okay, so I think how you share to others is up to you, but remember to change the permission if you are not so familiar with your collaborator. Okay, so any questions? Okay, so if you feel more comfortable by use Chinese, you can also ask or type in Chinese in the chat box, and I will so change. I unmute all, so you can use your microphone if you have any questions. Okay. And I want to share some references for you. For example, you can go to EndNote, YouTube. EndNote training. Okay. Here are some recorded EndNote training in English for you, so you can check more advanced functions in the page in the channel. Okay, so I will give you in the chat box. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can raise your hand. You can raise your hand and open up your microphone, or even leave your message. And if not, maybe you can go to have your afternoon tea. Okay. So no questions here is perfect for the training. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can just mail me. Okay. Then I hope all of you can try EndNote as soon as possible after this training. Then you can get all the techniques that I tried and demonstrate for you. Okay. Hope you have a great time with EndNote and your research. Thank you, everyone.